Hi, it's Big Jim O'Brien. You are driving with me in a 4Runner TRD Pro edition. Two things I want to talk about as I try and get out of this drive area I'm at. Number one, when automakers build a car, I don't expect it to be everything for everybody. I think that's insane. You hear people rant about it all the time. They want a car that gets 40, 45 miles a gallon, but then they want it to be able to tow 5,000 pounds and carry 7 people and yada, yada, yada. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Or they want a truck that they can put in 3 rows of seating and they can haul 10 yards of mulch and they want 30 miles a gallon and no. Life doesn't work like that. That's what I like about the TRD Pro, the 4Runner. Here's what's cool about this car. Truck, platform, whatever the hell you want to call it. I call it a truck. It is what it is. It makes no bones about it. Now, there are 4Runners that are nicer. What I mean by nicer, maybe a little better features in it, more user-friendly if you want to get one. This ain't it. This thing was built to take off-road, to have fun, and instill confidence when you're driving it in all weather conditions. And it does it better than any other vehicle of its type, which is really not a lot of them out there. But that's not the point. The point is, when you're driving a 4Runner, a TRD Pro edition, and believe me, I spent a week driving this thing in rain, snow, sleet, mud, as you can see from it, dirt, potholes, roads that were probably hit by a Chinese space station meteor. I mean, this thing's been over everything in the week that I've had it, and it's bulletproof. Now, does it have some flaws to it? That's all relative. If you know what you're getting when you get a TRD Pro, you're going to love it. The term old school keeps coming up with this. I equate this 4Runner to the sort of vehicle that you're the person who jumps out of the boat into the water to make sure your friends are all tied off. You know what I mean? That person. You're the one that doesn't have mulch delivered to the house. You go get it because it's fun to do. You're the person when you see a dirt road, you're like, oh, I'm going to get my truck dirty. That's not you. You're sitting here going, what's at the end of that dirt road? That's a 4Runner when you're driving a TRD Pro edition. 4-liter V6 is a powerful motor, been around for a while. 270 horsepower, 276, I believe it is, pound-foot of torque. Plenty of torque in this. As you can see from all the off-road feature, the Bilstein shocks, this thing is built to take off-road. Again, if you see a dirt road and you're driving one of these things, you're going to go down it because it's just fun to drive. Now, how does that translate to driving every day on the road? Your mileage, right around 17 combined. Yeah, I know. Again, you know what you're getting, though, when you buy one of these. The ride itself, for frame on, it's not bad. You're looking at tech that's probably, what, 15 years old with this platform? It's not a unibody, so you're going to get some roll in it, but not as pronounced as some of them I've seen. It definitely will jostle you around a little bit if you want a smooth cup of coffee on a bumpy paved road. Okay, you're going to feel a little bit of a hit in this. But I don't mind. I don't mind. I feel like Springsteen driving around with Wendy, and you see, oh, look at that, there's a dirt road over there, Wendy. We're going to turn right. We're going to head down that dirt road. Oh! It was the worst Springsteen you'll ever hear. But you get the point. There's something about this truck that I love. I love the attitude. I love that it is what it is. Now, is the interior outdated? Absolutely. Is the tech behind the times? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. Again, this is what it is. Now, I know Toyota's going to refresh this. You know it's coming. But I'll tell you what's funny. This vehicle is so old, the platform, that they really can't even put some of the new tech stuff into it, the safety features. And I don't care. You know what I like about this? Call me crazy, but I live in the state of Michigan where we're filming this right now, and it gets kind of cold here during the winter. So I like my heater to work. My wife pointed out of all the heaters that we've had in any vehicle, this one works better than anything else. As you can see, you got your knob, you got your heater, you got it right there. You put it on your feet, and guess what? It actually blows hot air on your feet. I've driven vehicles that are well over $100,000 that don't know how to blow hot air on your feet when it says that. And I know that sounds like a little thing, but again, just do what you do really well. That is the 4Runner TRD Pro. $33,000, right around the price point there. You can see in the back too, you got plenty of storage back here. The little slide out feature, a lot of hard plastic. I did notice that. I'm not a fan of the hard plastic. I almost wish somebody would come up with an idea or a way to cover some of these things, aftermarket or whatever, because it's a cool idea, but I know over a couple of years, you're going to scratch the hell out of that thing. But again, I don't care. It's a cool looking truck. It's fun to drive. You can go off-road in this thing. You will feel completely confident in any weather. Trust me, I went through all of them in 1 week here in Michigan. I'm going to give this thing a B+. I would give it an A, but they got to work on the interior. Even if they put in a couple of USB plugs, I would be happy. Seriously, that would make me just happy. Again, my name is Jim O'Brien. I host mornings here at CSX. Also in the garage, subscribe on YouTube. And you can follow us there. You can follow our weekly podcast as well on iTunes, In the Garage Podcast. I got to go find more dirt roads.